A photograph can fool millions of people for generations. Some images become so famous that nobody questions whether they're real. But when the truth finally comes out, it changes everything we believed. These photos tricked experts, made headlines worldwide, and hid secrets that took years to uncover. The giant potato that never existed. In the late 1800s, a photograph started spreading across America that amazed everyone who saw it. The image showed a massive potato being transported on a wooden cart. The vegetable was so enormous that it needed multiple workers just to move it. The photo came from Colorado, where a farmer named Joseph Swan claimed to have grown this incredible specimen. People went wild for the image. Newspapers printed it. Magazines featured it. Thousands of letters poured in from farmers across the country, begging Swan to sell them seeds from his giant potato. They wanted to grow their own massive vegetables and make a fortune. But there was no giant potato. Swan had created the photo as a joke with help from a local photographer. They carefully staged the scene using normal-sized potatoes and clever camera tricks to make them appear gigantic. What started as a humorous advertisement turned into one of the first viral hoax photos in history. The image fooled so many people that Swan had to publicly admit it was fake. Teddy Roosevelt's Moose Ride. In 1912, an extraordinary photo appeared in the New York Tribune newspaper. It showed former President Theodore Roosevelt sitting on top of a massive bull moose, appearing to ride it like a horse. The image seemed to capture an incredible moment of American history. Roosevelt was running for president again that year as the candidate for the Progressive Party. People nicknamed his campaign the Bull Moose Party. When voters saw this photo, many believed Roosevelt had actually climbed onto a moose to show his rugged outdoor image. The picture perfectly matched his reputation as an adventurer and outdoorsman. The truth: the photo was completely staged as a humorous political cartoon. The newspaper created it by combining two different images. They took a photo of Roosevelt and a separate photo of a moose, then merged them together. It was meant to be funny commentary on his Bull Moose Party campaign. But in later years, when the photo circulated online, countless people mistook it for a real event. They genuinely believed Roosevelt had ridden a moose. The levitating medium. During the early 1900s, a Welsh man named Colin Evans toured throughout Britain performing incredible shows. Evans claimed he could float in the air using spiritual powers. He held his performances in completely dark halls packed with hundreds of people. To prove his amazing ability, he took flash photographs showing himself hovering several feet above the ground. The photos looked convincing. Evans appeared suspended in mid-air with his feet clearly off the floor. Believers in spiritual phenomena pointed to these images as proof that humans could access supernatural powers. The photographs spread widely and convinced many people that levitation was possible. But doubters noticed something strange. In every single photo, Evans was holding onto a rope or cord, and his feet always looked blurry, as if they were moving. Investigators eventually figured out the simple truth. Evans wasn't levitating at all. He was just jumping in the darkness and snapping a photo of himself mid-leap. The flash made it look like he was floating, but he was simply capturing the split second when his feet left the ground during a normal jump. Lunch atop a skyscraper. One of the most iconic photographs of the 20th century shows 11 construction workers sitting on a steel beam high above New York City. They're calmly eating lunch and chatting while dangling their feet over empty space hundreds of feet in the air. No safety harnesses, no ropes, just men casually having their meal on a thin piece of metal. The photo became a symbol of American working-class bravery. It appeared on posters, in magazines, and in history books. People believed it captured a genuine moment during the construction of Rockefeller Center in 1932. The image showed the fearless spirit of workers during the Great Depression. But the truth is more complicated. While the men really were construction workers, and they really did sit on that beam, the photo itself was carefully staged. It wasn't a casual documentary shot. It was arranged as a publicity stunt to promote the new building. The workers posed specifically for this picture. What makes it even more uncertain is that nobody knows for sure who took the photograph. Archives have narrowed it down to 3 possible photographers, but cannot confirm which one actually created this famous image. The mystery around its creation suggests it was planned marketing rather than a captured moment. These photos prove that seeing isn't always believing. The giant potato fooled thousands of hopeful farmers. The moose-riding president looked real enough to become legend. The floating showman used simple jump tricks. And the famous lunch break was staged for publicity. Truth often hides behind the most convincing images.